I clean up nice. I'm live, and I'm just saying how I clean nice when I look at first time. Oh, look at my name. Oh, should go look at that. Trying to fix that name tag. Oh, everything's backwards. Okay, let me invite some people. If you pop in, please do the same. And it's my video is public, so you can share it around. And then we will talk about today's little evolve thing. It's all about me and my personal growth and the stuff that I'm trying to incorporate in my life. So I'm live out also on YouTube, just so y'all know, and I can't see anybody, and I know there's 4 people in here. So I know y'all saw me post about my dead AC last night, and been doing pretty freaking good. I ain't gonna lie. As far as my panic and anxiety have been going. Look at, there's already comments that I can't even see. My dead AC. No, it's not working yet, but I have people coming, Kim. Hey, Carol. So what happened was, and later I'll put this out for everybody to see, I woke up to comment. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about people that have panic and anxiety disorder and what your little flippant comments do when you aren't really kind of thinking about anybody but your own self. So if you don't have anything positive to add to the dialogue, how about you shut the fuck up? When someone suffers from PTSD like I do, and they have anxiety or depression or whatever, and little things to some people that happen in their lives, like my AC breaking, some people can handle that really well. The rest of us that have panic and anxiety, when that kind of stuff happens, that sends us to the moon, especially when you don't have the means to take care of those things. So it's really part of being self-aware, because you don't know what anybody's dealing with out there. So when you decide you're going to make some flippant comment, you make me want to think about that a little bit before you do it. Anyone suffering, Carol says, not yet. Daughter-in-law had a health issue in hospital, spent night watching granddaughter. It's part of being self-aware. And really, when anyone is suffering, regardless if they have a mental disorder, the last thing you should do is make a flippant comment about the bullshit that's happening in their lives. So I woke up to this comment. Just think, it's going to get hotter. You'll need a new AC and better insulation. Also a new wardrobe. It's in the fashion of Arabs. Now, like I just said, I don't have the money for any of that shit. So that comment that I woke up to sent me into a tailspin. I was already irritable, and now I'm having rolling panic attacks. So thank you, asshole. That was really shitty. You might think this person was being funny. Who knows? All I can say is it wasn't nice and it didn't help. And if you're considering making comments about another person's crisis, you might consider how you'd feel if you were in their shoes. You might consider the struggle that someone else is having before you add to their fucking misery, because that's what that did. Like, literally sent me into rolling fucking panic attacks. So lately I've been trying to figure out how I want to handle people like that. And what I call them are asshats and dumb dicks. I've come up with 2 techniques that are different from any way I've ever handled people like that in my past before. So one is to just ignore the comment. And this is really an effective thing for me to do. And I'm kind of modeling that after watching other people, people that are celebrities, people that are political figures, whatever it is. Oh, and then I broke my fingernail last night. Look at that pinky. Anyway, they don't entertain any kind of like shitty comment that's made on their wall. So that's one way to handle it. And 2 is to express your displeasure or my displeasure in the commentary, on the commentary firmly, but calmly, which I did. That's what I did today. So I said, that's so positive of you to say. Thank you for always being so uplifting in my post, because that's not the first time this person has come on my wall when I posted stuff that's been going on and had what I guess he must consider witty conversation to add to whatever it is I'm going through. But he's really tactless and he's really careless because he's not thinking about where my headspace is at. If you have any idea about what an air conditioning costs, A, to just repair, or B, to replace, you would understand in people's situation where I live with a disabled person that doesn't really have any money, and I'm already taking in other people that have no money to try to help them. That's a really fucking scary place to be. And your little witty banter about needing a brand new AC and new insulation and new clothes and all of that shit because it's going to get incredibly hotter today, that doesn't help anybody. Take yourself out of your own fucking self-absorbed life and think about other people for 5 minutes before you make those comments. I said all of this because I need to remind myself too of the struggles that I go through and the way that I say things back to other people. I don't want to be that flippant person that says stuff and adds to somebody else's misery. If I don't have anything nice to say when somebody's struggling, then I need to scroll on by, and I suggest that's what everybody else does too, him included. And hopefully he'll read my comment today and realize that that wasn't a very nice thing to say. You know, I have to go to work today, and now I have to eat a half a volume to be able to do my business because I'm freaking out and I can't handle it. So much so that I had to get my disabled husband up out of bed this morning so that he can deal with the AC guy because my lifetime warranty, they're trying to tell me I don't have anymore, which added to my already panic attacks that I had when I read that stupid comment on my wall. So now my husband had to get out of bed and take care of stuff that I can't because I'm so afraid that I don't have the self-control while I'm feeling the way that I am. I'm dizzy, I have a headache, and I'm freaking out over all of this. And that's the first comment I woke up to. Don't do that. It's not nice. You don't know what other people's struggles are. So if you don't have anything nice to say, move the fuck along. Just do that. How about that? Hey, Jamie. So, gonna go eat my half a Valium. I am gonna get my shit together and I'll be leaving here in about an hour to go do what I need to do. It's more real estate stuff, which is good. And I'm happy that I have that to do. And it's a nice little distraction from what I'm going through. But just be mindful of what you say and what you do to people when you don't know what the heck their struggle is. That was really crappy to wake up to, that it's going to be hotter and that I'm going to need all this duct work and all this shit done to my air conditioning. You know, it all may be true, but I don't need you to come on my wall and put that in my head when nobody knows really what's going to happen today. Nobody knows. And you're an ass for doing it and saying it. And that was crappy. And I don't come onto your wall and add to your misery. So please don't come onto mine and do that. And if I do, call my fucking ass out on it because I don't want to be that person, you know? So that's it. If you don't have anything positive to add, then how about you shut the fuck up? Do that. Peace.